come from, and why choose Springfield?
Yes, so the bar came first, of course, and this building was a great opportunity for Springfield and for our owner, Kim. And so she purchased the building, the bar here, and then she was able to talk her niece, and eventually her niece became our GM and her boyfriend our kitchen manager, and moving back to Ohio and starting this ramen restaurant. And it could have been wings or cheeseburgers or anything normal, but I think the exciting part for all of us was getting to kind of build something that is different and that will push people who haven't tried certain things on the menu to try new things here in Springfield, but also to give people things like ribs that they're really comfortable with and that they're gonna love anyways, but in a little bit of a elevated, slightly more culinary than just wings and beer.
And that JFC taco.
Exactly,
Yes,
exactly.
culinary pizzazz.
Yeah, just a little something special for Springfield, because there's not, I don't really think that there's anything here that's doing what we're doing. So.
I don't think there's anywhere even close to here that's doing what you're doing.
Yeah, we're really proud of it, and the bar Nifty that came first, and we kind of retrofitted our ramen restaurant and our ramen kitchen into kind of an old bar and pool hall. Now we've slapped them together, and really that is where we got the name Speakeasy from. It's truly like, when we first opened, people would peek their head in and be like, "Is this that ramen place?" Like, yeah, come on in. So it has kind of been born from just a great idea that came to fruition, and then they'll be celebrating 5 years this May.
Yeah, you're kind of off the beaten path a little bit. You know, we're in a residential area.
Yeah, we're tucked into a little neighborhood here on Ludlow, and you know, it's worth the drive. So for people in Springfield, worth it and close, and for people outside of Springfield too, we get a lot of draw from bigger cities and from other small towns too. So
I love
it's great.
kind of like the revitalization too of old neighborhood bars now getting repurposed into something that services not just the neighborhood but people in Dayton, you know, can come for great food. Yeah, it's a great repurposing.
It's definitely what we call it is like a 5-star dive bar, but it's bringing people from everywhere, and they're discovering not only our food and our restaurant, but also Springfield as a whole. You know, I think that having really cool, interesting culinary things here, you know, they bring new people every day, so it's awesome. Yeah.
Are there going to be any new possible menu items coming up?
Definitely going to be rotating the menu as always, but especially with summer coming, I think we have some ideas up our sleeve for what could be added on the menu, and some of the things are super Japanese or super niche, and some of them are simple, like sandwiches and, you know, elevated versions of things that you have definitely already had. So we're going to continue to push the bar in the special side.
Speaking of summer, you have a great patio space out there.
Yes, our patio is beautiful this time of year. So it almost doubles the amount of seating that we have. It's beautiful. It's sunny, and it's fun to be out there. String lights at night, and just really, really a cute space for people in Springfield to enjoy.
I am from the menu. Can you talk to us about?
So we're featuring, you know, right now a lot of fantastic things on the menu. I think the thing that people are most excited about right now is our ribs. So slow cooked and then deep fried and then dressed in our house-made sweet soy. They're just killer, and so definitely that is the highlight of the menu right now. We also have a fantastic Japanese fried chicken taco. We call it the JFC taco, and it's kind of an elevated deep fried chicken in a taco. It's delicious and a huge crowd pleaser, and that one has been on the menu for a long time, so it's definitely a fan favorite. And then probably the next, you know, the big exciting ramen bowl right now that we're featuring is our Tonkatsu bowl. So just a super traditional pork-based ramen bowl. Yeah, whole brined egg inside of it.
How's the broth made?
That's an industry secret,
Okay.
but it's like a 3-day process, bone broth, and we really take that preparation of the broth very seriously. It does take us a while, and so it's one of those elevated things that we are really excited and proud of, but we also just want to make sure that you know, it does take 3 days, so we're always making it, and we're always having plenty ready for the next day. So the broth here is, I mean, in any ramen, the broth is what makes it so delicious, and so we really want to take our time with that and make it what we want. And then we also feature local pink meat pork belly in there, and that is just doesn't get better.
elevates it.
Yeah, we the pork belly is slow cooked, and then we also sear it on all sides, so it just gets crispy on the outside, and put that in a hot bowl of noodles, and that is like perfection. Yeah, exactly.
Any news on sushi for all those sushi lovers out there?
Yeah, so right now we're offering Sushi Wednesdays, which are off the charts, and those are going super well. We have a bonita roll and a Philly roll that are just to die for. Deep fried sushi is never a bad idea. We love those. And we're looking to expand sushi further in the future on some days other than Wednesday too. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
So your menu is full of flavor. What about your cocktail menu?
The cocktail menu is also full of flavor, and flavors that we think really complement our food here. So you guys are getting to enjoy this beautiful martini that we have. And then we also are featuring a lychee margarita right now. Super refreshing and citrusy for summertime and just delicious. And then also kind of our newest addition to the cocktail list is going to be a cherry mule. So just super delicious, kind of an upgraded gingery take on a Dirty Shirley Temple. Yeah.
And all in season kind of too, spring and summer on the way.
Exactly. If people want a cocktail they can drink on a patio, or with a spicy dish, and so all these cocktails definitely check those boxes.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely, they're delicious.
So we noticed that you have a lot of art against the wall.
Yeah.
And it changes out.
Yeah.
Every time I've been here, it's been somebody new. So tell us about your art.
We just are really proud of being a part of the Springfield community and the art community here in Springfield. Always looking to feature new installations by local artists, and so this is one right now that's super bright, colorful, and fun in here, as you guys have seen. But we want to change that out to the season and
Does
give.
it have to be like a professional artist? Can it just be, someone who's taken up an interest in it?
Yeah, I think hobbyists count as artists in my book too. So really, I think we're looking at art that's local, and as long as it's kind of got something that can tie into a bright, colorful dining room, we're open to it.
I'm sorry.
No.
Is the artwork ever for sale?
Yeah, always. And that's a huge part of why local artists would want to hang it in here. So we can give them a little leg up and give people something cool to look at while they're eating. And if it sells, then that's a win-win, Yeah. So all of those little features. And, I think we've featured local artists and local musicians over the years, and definitely local, culinary talent. So anybody in the creative realm, I think they have a special place here at Speakeasy. Yeah. For updates on our menu and our changing seasonal items, they can follow along on social media. Speakeasy Ramen. Yeah.
All right, you know where to find them.
Make sure you do.